Hello again everyone, and thank you for just clicking on the thumbnail which has appeared on your YouTube timeline. The whole game is waking people up. The whole game is getting information to people that they are simply not getting. Words of my friend Darren Nesbitt. And that's what I aim to bring you in these series of videos that I'm doing. I'll just get across this road here. Yeah, excellent. It is a cold, crisp December morning. It is the 23rd, so the day before Christmas Eve, and we're about to pass our residence hotel. Our overseas friends. God, this is so slippy. Way. Okay. So, yeah, there's Bredbury Hall Country Club and Hotel, looking really empty from the outside. It's definitely not empty on the inside. Anyway, getting information to people that they're simply not getting. I came across a word, iatrogenesis. iatrogenesis, Genesis. It means, just hold on to that for a moment. Right, what are the three biggest causes of death in the Western world? Any ideas? Answers on a postcard, please. So, number one is heart disease. And I say Western world probably because, well, definitely because of the lifestyles that we lead and the foods that we eat, and the lack of exercise and all the other toxins which are within our environment. Second, cancer. Let me just slow down here. Second, cancer, probably for all the reasons that I just stated for the first one, heart disease. And third, and this is where the word iatrogenesis or iatrogenic comes in. Itro is Greek for doctor, and genesis is origin, Greek for origin, doctor's origin. The third biggest cause of death in the Western world is medical death by medical malpractice or wrongly administered medications from the medical industry. Doctor's origin. And how do I know all this? Well, I knew these stats anyway, but I only just came across that word, iatrogenesis, because I've just started reading a book I mentioned in one of my last two videos, What the Nurses Saw. It's called. Just past these ladies. Thank you very much. Cheers. So here's the thing, let me just tell you a short personal story. So when I was younger, sorry, I've got to get past it, she's not listening. Hello, going through. I'm going no, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I was going really slow. Oh, that's alright. I was going as slow as I could and I didn't want to startle you. I'm sorry that I did. Oh right, yeah, I kind of thought I pressed it a few times and you didn't hear me, so I slowed right down because I didn't want to startle you, and I think I did a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Alright, anyway, have a good Christmas. You enjoy. Oh, look at this massive stick that the dog's had. There you go, that's one reason I really slow down and try and be respectful of people on these trails, because let's be honest, I'm the one that's doing the thing that I shouldn't be doing, but such is life. So anyway, I try and reassure people and be dead friendly if they don't hear me. Right, where was I? Yeah, I said I was going to recount a short personal story from when I was younger. I used to listen to old people saying, "Oh, you know, if I get ill, don't send me into a hospital. You never come out." And I was like, hang on a minute, hospitals are there to look after you and save you. And I knew that then as a young 10-year-old, because I was struck with appendicitis. I got these, one evening, I got these really, really horrendous stomach cramps and stomach pains. And my parents eventually called out an emergency doctor. I say eventually, they thought I was playing up, because I was a right little shit as a kid. I was playing up, and they didn't believe me. I want to come out here. I don't know if these are turning right or not. I better just hang on. So anyway, they eventually got an emergency doctor out. Damn it, stuck again. And I had to have an emergency operation. I had my appendix removed, and that saved my life as a 10-year-old. So you see, these roads have been freshly gritted. So of course that was my lived experience. Hospitals were there to save me, or to save people. So why were all these old people frightened of going in hospital? They must be crazy. What do they know? How little we know when we're younger. You see, as a young 10-year-old, I was a potential asset to the country, wasn't I? You know, I've got my whole working life ahead of me. You know, I've got my birth certificate. I've been registered, you know, with the government, with the corporation. I've been registered, my legal fiction as a corporation, and I'm going to make money for the state. Let's go. It is bloody freezing this morning. I tell you, my fingers and thumbs, which aren't covered with these gloves, absolutely freezing. Okay, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into the book What the Nurses Saw. There's lots of really great facts and figures and information there, and anecdotal evidence where the nurses were raising concerns during the COVID-19 era, because they were put on the protocols, the hospital protocols, what the doctors were told to use as well. Let's just get through here. Oh, God, it's cold. Here we are, favourite part of the ride, going through these subways. Fucking hell, it's cold. So yeah, the hospital protocols, as we spoke about in previous videos, were killing people. And the nurses tried to raise concerns, and they were silenced. They were demoted. They were threatened with their jobs. And this book's come out now, so I'm going to bring all this information to you. That guy there was hidden behind that bush. Nearly had a bit of a calamity there. I'm flooding in the car park. There's the your park for night spot. If ever you're in Stockport, guys, and you're living in a camper van, that's your spot, right next to the Tesco's. So 3 days to Christmas. I hope everybody's got the plans sorted now. We've got a kind of waifs and strays event going on at our house. We're cooking for, I think there was 16 people at the last count. Sue and I had a little bit of a disagreement, shall we say, last night. To be fair, Sue's going to be doing all the cooking. I'm just going to be her helper on the day. And I think a couple of our friends, Chris and Justine, can't make it till later on, but they can't make it till 4 o'clock. But we've got like another 13 people that are coming, and Sue says, right, so we're going to have Christmas dinner at 5 o'clock. I only found this out last night. I'm thinking, who has Christmas dinner at 5 o'clock? You know, that's the evening time. So anyway, after a few words with each other, we've pushed it forward an hour to 4 o'clock, and I know Chris and Justine can make it for 4. You know, 5 o'clock's far too late, isn't it? Oh. So yeah, it is a really cold, crisp December morning. Do you know what? I've been waffling and I hadn't even pressed the button. There we go, it stopped. Oh. This is the narrowest of gaps. I've nearly come off when I've clipped my pedals on one of those rocks in the past. So it is not long now until the release of the Daz Band documentary, just 6 days, and even though that has not been released yet on YouTube, we have got another idea for a short film that we're going to make. I don't want to say too much about that yet, but coming up in the springtime. Again, this is actually the idea, the brainchild of Darren. And he's asked me to come and do some filming. We're trying to get actual proper actors for this short film as well. And it's a remake of a famous scene from a very well-known movie. It's going to be filmed in a few different locations, indoors and outdoors. We may even have to go down to London to film it. So I'm really excited about that, and that's something that I will be talking a lot more about in due course. What else can I say? Yeah, these videos, I mean, the YouTube channel, it goes off in many different angles, and it's not just about me riding around on the unicycle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and order it so that there's different playlists, so it's all a bit of a mishmash at the moment. I started the channel without any real intention or direction other than to get videos out about what was really happening, the alternative narrative, shall we say, during the beginning of the COVID era, and it's morphed into a few different things. If you haven't watched the playlist where Sue and I go on our travels in the van, that might be something that you want to check out. But there is an actual playlist of that, but there's no playlist of, say, all the roundabout videos or all the all the demonstrations that we went on. So I'm going to try and order that a little bit better. You can tell that it's Christmas holidays because there's no cars here. Normally there's loads of cars here. Most people are off, aren't they? It's a lot quieter on the roads as well this morning. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to go in for my jiu-jitsu class now. I'll have more to talk about in the second half of this video, so over and out. Good morning. All right. Okay.
Can you just show him how it works?
You've
never seen one of them before, have you?
It's an electric unicycle. So as you lean forward, it goes faster, and as you lean back it slows down. So for me to go that way now, I just lean forward and this unicycle feels a little bit different today. It's only, well, it's the first time I've pumped it up since I bought it. That's the tyre, that is. 36 psi you put in it, and it feels so much different. It's a little bit jittery. I think I might have to let a bit of air out of it. Yeah, it's a little bit twitchy. And if you get too much pressure in there, they're more prone to wobbles, these unicycles. Speed walk from this guy here. So yeah, it looks like the roads are getting a lot busier now, so it's that couple of days before Christmas, everybody rushing in to get the last bit of shopping. Is anybody out there not buying any Christmas presents at all? I've not bought a single Christmas present this year, and I don't expect to get a single one bought for me as well. Sue and I have this agreement, and we really do not buy each other presents at Christmas. You know, we've done it for birthdays and things like that, but we just don't feel like, you know, there's this, you know, compulsion to have to buy someone a present, and normally it's stuff that they don't want or need. So yeah, great, not a single trip into town to do any shopping, not a single scouring of the internet to order something. She's smiling. Thank you. I want to go nice and slow so I don't make you jump. Thank you. She was smiling, happy. That's nice. Bloody strong perfume though. She don't have to wear that much perfume. Hey. Come on. It's really busy around here now. Is it working all right, mate? Yeah? Look at this. All the traffic. Last couple of days, everybody scurrying around the town. Ugh. This is the last thing I'd want to be doing. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. Have eyes in the back of your head. Cars and people everywhere. Yeah, so we've now got viewers from all over the world on the channel, which is really great to see. I can see the majority are obviously from the UK.
That looks sick.
Thank you. Come on, mate. So yeah, you can check on the, for those that haven't got a YouTube channel, you can go to what's called the YouTube Studio and check the analytics, and you get people from all over the world watching. So this is Stockport town, for those that don't know. It's an industrial northern town, northern England. I think most of my subscribers to the channel are from this area. It's 7 miles out from Manchester, A lot of people know Manchester City Centre, City as a city, because of Manchester United Football Club, but in recent years the football scene's been dominated by Manchester City, and that's because of the influence of all the oil money from is it the Emirates, United Arab Emirates, who bought into the club. Yeah, it's cake and circuses, isn't it, football? Give them cake and circuses and they will never revolt. So nice and slow here now. There's traffic jams everywhere. That's a problem now because most people finish work on Friday. Now it's Monday, they've got 2 days to get all the shopping in. So be a bit cautious here. We've got a woman holding a little baby. Let me stop off here, see if I can. I was going to try and jump the road here, but I'm not going to be able to. Here we go. I'm just going to pootle along behind her. Oh, he's doing a bit of a shortcut. I think she's one of our overseas friends actually from Bradbury Hall Hotel. One thing I have noticed as well, I'll try and catch on, I think I caught it once on one of the videos, our overseas friends, they do things a little bit differently as we've shown in previous videos. I remember when I went over to Morocco, and you can, like I said, you can check our Morocco series out. We went over there in the van. The first thing that I noticed as well is that the people there don't observe the roads as we do. They're just walking along, you know, along the road rather than on the pavement. It's weird, and that's what's kind of started happening. I've been seeing all our overseas friends walking in the road. I might, you know, not so much challenge them, but I might question them if I do actually see that and see what they've got to say. That's if they can speak English. I have spoken to them in the summer when they came. We spoke to some of them, and you know, they were quite pleasant. Broken English, said, "Yeah, we really like it here." But might slow it down again. Whoops. So I didn't mean to startle him. I'm getting really excited there. Nice and slow now, all these people. Thank you. Yeah, all the kids off school too. So these are our overseas friends here. Right, big thumbs up. Thanks for joining us again, guys. It was a little bit of a shorter video here. This guy's going to do a 3-point turn here, isn't he? Yeah, a little bit shorter than the other ones. I think this may be the last one I do before Christmas. I think I'll do one over the Christmas period, yeah, so stay tuned to that. And of course, you're going to get the Daz Band documentary. Don't forget, set your timers, set your alarms. Sunday, the 29th of December at 7 p.m. premieres on YouTube exclusively on Edge of the Matrix. Thanks in advance for joining us, guys. Okay, over and out.